In his new book, Harry Potter star Tom Felton discusses his mental health and struggles with substance and alcohol abuse. Beyond the Wand, The Magic and Mayhem of Growing Up a Wizard, a new memoir by the 35-year-old actor who played Draco Malfoy in the Harry Potter film franchise, details how he went to rehab 3 times after he began drinking to escape. Tom bravely shared a story about one particular intervention staged by his manager, then girlfriend, and his agents in an excerpt shared by People. The alcohol, on the other hand, was not the issue. It was merely a symptom. The issue was more serious. Tom penned a letter. I went from being uninterested to regularly having a few pints before the sun went down, with a shot of whiskey to go with each of them. Even in the best of circumstances, drinking becomes a habit, Tom continued. Even more so when you're drinking to get out of a bad situation. The habit spilled out of the bar and, on occasion, onto set. It got to the point where I wouldn't mind having a drink while working. I'd be unprepared and not be the professional I wanted to be. Tom went on to explain how his drinking prompted those closest to him to stage an intervention in order to assist him in receiving the help he required. He wrote, "Everyone in the room had written me a letter. I listened to Jade and the others as they expressed their concern about my behavior, drinking, and substance abuse. I was in no condition to hear them." Tom then explained that he sought help after receiving a letter from his lawyer, whom he didn't even know well. "My lawyer, whom I'd never met in person, spoke with quiet candor. I don't know you very well, Tom, but you seem like a nice guy," he said. "All I want to say is that this is the 17th intervention in my career. 11 of them are no longer alive. Don't be the 12th child." Tom went to rehab after the intervention but left less than 24 hours later. Later, he returned to a second facility, but admitted he was kicked out after being discovered in a girl's room. Tom got back on track shortly after adopting his dog Willow, but he later checked back into rehab for the 3rd time, which he discusses in the book. "It was one of the most difficult decisions I've ever had to make. But the fact that I was able to admit to myself that I needed help and that I was going to get it was a watershed moment. I'm no longer afraid to raise my hands and say, 'I'm not okay.'" Tom wrote about why he decided to share his deeply personal story with the world. "I am not alone in experiencing these emotions. We all suffer from mental illness at some point in our lives, just as we all suffer from physical illness. That is not a source of shame. It is not an indication of weakness. Another reason I decided to write these pages is the hope that by sharing my experiences, I might be able to help someone else who is struggling." Tom also mentions that his friend and former Harry Potter co-star Emma Watson encouraged him to write the book about his experiences. Beyond the Wand, The Magic and Mayhem of Growing Up a Wizard, Tom's memoir, is now available for purchase. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments down below. That ends today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more daily videos.